Time today, of course, may be the first day back for many students, more than 1 million across the state. Those who work for the schools have been preparing, of course, for the start of the school year for a while now.
Bus drivers have been going over their routes and double-checking their buses to make sure there are no issues. 7 Action News reporter Matthew Smith is live in Sterling Heights this morning. And Matt, how much work goes into preparing for the first day of class for the adults?
Honestly, you'd be surprised. I know I was. I mean, whether it's running the routes just to make sure there's no hiccups or issues with construction, to training days because there's new rules each and every year. There is a lot that goes into today.
So this is our antifreeze. We can see that that's right to the top. Windshield washer fluid, which you can see is right up to the top. A little bit of a visual inspection just to make sure everything looks to be it.
That's Dan Beans checking the oil and antifreeze levels on his bus. The former Ford employee turned bus driver has been doing this for more than 10 years. That said, each year is different. We caught up with him last week, but preps had already been long underway. Bus drivers have to become experts on their rigs, doing regular maintenance checks, and this week's worth of training on everything from first aid to new rules for district employees. And when you see a school bus, you may think routine, but for drivers, that takes dozens of runs to time everything out.
We practice our routes after we get them and make sure we know where the construction is and where the other traffic issues might be. There's been a huge amount of construction, as you know, the last year or two that we've had to really work at, but we've got it. We know what we're doing. We're professionals, and that little bit of practice definitely pays off.
And imagine this on a much bigger scale. You can see they're testing the lights right over here. Utica Community Schools, this is the largest public school bus system in the entire state. We're talking 170 drivers, more than 200 buses. You get the idea. That's just one driver you're hearing from. They have to do this on a huge scale, all of this to make sure that your kids are ready. They can get them to point A and point B safely. Make sure that your kids are ready. If you ever wondered how they get down to where you know when they're going to get picked up by the bus by the minute, no, it's not GPS. They got to figure this out by hand. Pretty impressive stuff, and they've been at it for weeks leading up to today. Hey, we're live in Sterling Heights this morning. Matthew Smith, 7 Action News.
Right. Every year's bus route is different.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
All right, thank you so much, Matt. And you